exist. They no longer speak to each other. Who is really to blame? Not Fulani, not farmers, not tribes, not religion. The real failure is the Nigerian state. No, national ranching system, climate adaptation policy, grazing laws, livestock education, pastoral economy reform. So millions of people manage survival alone, with violence filling the gap. The hidden truth. Herders are also victims. And they are lynched, displaced, poisoned. Their women raped, their children uneducated. No one counts their dead. They are invisible Nigerians. The final truth. The Fulani story is not one story. It is three stories. The story of empire builders, the story of political elites, the story of abandoned nomads. And Nigeria is collapsing at the point where all three collide. The solution. How this story can end. Every crisis has two endings. One is collapse, the other is reform. Nigeria is still standing between both. And the Fulani herdsman crisis is the line where the future will be decided. Because this problem cannot be solved by soldiers. It cannot be solved by slogans. It cannot be solved by blaming tribes. It can only be solved by changing the system that created it. On the first truth, Nigeria must accept. The Fulani herdsmen are not criminals by design. They are not invaders by plan. They are not a secret army. They are an economic group trapped in a dead profession. Nomadic pastoralism cannot survive inside a modern nation-state of 220 million people. It worked in the 15th century. It worked in the 18th century. It cannot work in the 21st. Cattle cannot keep roaming freely across farms, highways, cities, and private land. That era is over. History has closed that chapter. The second truth. Nigeria must accept you cannot stop herders with force. You can only stop them with alternatives. Because a hungry man with 200 cattle will fight any law that threatens his children's survival, not because he is evil, but because extinction feels worse than prison. And the real solution, what every successful country did. There is only one real solution in human history: sedentarization, the transformation of herders into settled livestock farmers. This is how Europe ended nomadism. The Middle East modernized pastoralism. Asia built meat and dairy industries. No country solved this with guns. They solved it with land, schools, and economic transition. What this means for Nigeria. Nigeria